Welcome everyone. Today we are going to decorate a house I found in the Range, in the UK. It's roughly 8 inches by 4 inches or 22.5 centimeters by 10 centimeters, but unfortunately, the roof doesn't come off. I started off by painting the whole of the house in black gesso. To get some sort of spooky texture, I decided to use my tar gel to drip and drop in a very random way. Next I randomly added some thick gritty texture paste by Rich. I added it mainly to the roof and the ridges, as I didn't want to overpower the front with it. I did leave it overnight to thoroughly dry. Once dry, I started to add Halloween spooky type pieces of ephemera to the front, resin, wooden, metal, whatever I could find. I used heavy body gel to stick them on with. Even the wooden pieces. I then decided to add some more texture to the sides using the gritty texture paste again. Once everything was completely stuck down, I used black gesso to paint over everything. I decided that I wanted the house to be predominantly purple. I only have one purple-colored wax, so amethyst magic it was. I used a brush to get a quick light covering in the first instance. I kept wiping it off with the kitchen roll so I didn't get any heavy spots in certain places. It was just a case of keep going until I achieved the balance of color that I wanted. I used the same method for the roof and the sides of the house. I wanted to see what the sparks, iris potion looked like, so I added it to the backside of the roof. It didn't do what I thought it would. I wanted to also color the back panel purple too. The darkest one I have was the Deco Art Dioxazine Purple, but again, it didn't do what I expected it to. In fact, it just got lost in the black gesso on the back. As my purples weren't doing much, I decided to use gold wax to highlight some areas. However, I didn't want it to overpower the house, so I only applied it using my finger. Next I moved on to the silver treasure gold wax, and did the same thing, just using my finger. There we go, the outside is finished. Now to do a little bit of something to the inside. I took a sheet of clear sticker paper and used alcohol ink to color it. The first color I used was sunset orange. The second color I chose was butterscotch. I mixed it over the orange for a bit of contrast. I wanted to put this color over the inside of the windows, but boy, I really wish that I'd not thought of it. It was so fiddly, but I stuck with it and got it done. Eventually. I'm so sorry that I was off the screen so much doing this, but it was a nightmare to do. This was the last step, so I cut it short for you. I don't know why it looks brown on these photos, as it really is purple. And lastly, I put some lights inside, which is why I wanted the orange color over the windows, to give it more of a yellow-orange vibe as opposed to a white one. I also added a lamp post next to the left-hand side of the house, using one of the lights. So there you have it. My haunted Halloween house. Hope you enjoyed this one. See you next time. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and leave me a comment.